Hello and welcome back to this WGT tournament, and we are on the second series of just a couple. Wow. Okay, frame rate. That's good. Alright, like I said before, this is the second series of, the two. Of course there is the series between the winner and losers of these two series. So yeah, nothing really to talk about really. This is going to be an undead versus orc matchup. These are the remaining two races that have yet to be shown in the WGT tournament. And I just want to tell you about the previous series, Moon versus Infeet. Not 100% sure if that was Moon. A comment did say that Shekpu probably was the alias of Lin. Honestly, I kinda think it is, but at the same time he goes under the name of Evelyn CC as well, so it kinda confuses me as there as well. Might have just been that Moon borrowed Lin's account or something. I mean, it's not like it's a Battle.net account really. I'm pretty sure they're still using Garena for these tournaments, but there is no circumstances whatsoever that Lin would have been playing a Night Elf versus a human. Lin's always been an orc player, and I'm not sure how well he does with his off races, especially since, it is a tournament, so yeah. And plus I can't really imagine him versing himself if he wins the series. That's kind of weird. Either way, going back to this game, the map is on Ancient Isles. This is best of 3. Lin is going to be spawning as the red orc player on the bottom right, and he is going to get himself a Blademaster. In the top left we have World Elites Forever TeD, who is going to be spawning as the yellow undead player, and got himself a Death Knight. We do see that graveyard as well. After that, Tome of Relics, so we are going for that standard build into those Script Fiends. Death Knight looking to move out with that Dust's appearance, so we'll be able to spot that Blademaster going into Windwalk. And here we go. Let's see which item is going to be a +2 ring. I mean, it's extra gold really. Not really going to be helpful against the battle against Death Knight. Very nice Windwalk reaction time there from Lin to take the Trapper before the Death Coil actually gets the kill, but the Death Knight will still use those corpses for that Rotten Necromancy. And here we go. Will we have a second Grunt? No, we are currently waiting for that second Orc Burrow. And of course Lin is going for tier 2 immediately, same as TeD. Okay, TeD still has to get some experience. He has not produced his first Crypt Fiend just quite yet. He could do so right now, but I'm not sure what he is waiting on. Probably just controlling those units. There we go, that Crypt Fiend. Blademaster is running away from that Death Knight. I think DK actually got off a Death Coil on that Blademaster. And there we go, the ring has been sold, as well as that TP scroll. And it looks like the Circlet of Nobility will be purchased. There we go, the Dust's Appearance, cancelling out that healing salve. And here we go, Death Knight really can't one-on-one that Blademaster just quite yet. He can give another Death Coil, but that's pretty much going to be his last Death Coil for some time. And we do have some long distance creeping somewhere. Over here it looks like the skeletons were able to kill an ogre? An ogre warrior by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an ogre warrior, yep.
Town is under siege.
Skeletons going after these peons did force a couple of them to go into the orc burrows, but not really disrupting the economy of Lin. And here we go with that second Crypt Fiend. Second Crypt Fiend will be intercepted. It is currently being intercepted by that Blademaster, but can he do the necessary amount of damage before he regroups with his army? No, it's not going to happen. Blademaster, oh, he does not have enough mana for another Windwalk, so let's see how this will turn out. TeD is not going to engage, especially since there's 2 grunts already for Lin. Tier 2 is about to be
Player's
completed
forces are under attack.
for TeD, while Lin is going for a Shadow Hunter as well as a Bestiary. We still have yet to see a Spirit Lodge being placed down. There we go with that Spirit Lodge. Grunt regeneration and increase in health will be upgraded. Lich is moving out as well for TeD, so it looks like we're gonna have a more of a Death Knight Lich focused play instead of transitioning straight into Black Citadel. Currently Blademaster and DK is sitting at level 1. Both very close to level 2 though, so we might be seeing level 2 very soon, especially since this Overseer might be killed off. Now we have a Sword House being placed down, most likely for those statues. Blademaster moving out with that Windwalk. Level 2 is on that DK, and Unholy Aura is available. Shadowhunter is going to be spotted. He does have 2 stacks of healing salves and a speed scroll. Okay, we're having Ensnare being researched, most likely Raiders to follow that up. Are we gonna see research on the training, or are we gonna see the Spirit Walkers coming out straight away? Either way, no Overseer, will it be stolen from a Death Coil? It's gonna be hexed instead. Wow, nicely done from that Shadow Hunter, able to hex that Death Knight before he was able to give the Death Coil off. Lich, I'm wondering if he actually took Frost Armor though. Frost Armor is going to do immensely a lot of disruption in terms of the Grunts, Raiders, and Blademaster's DPS against any kind of unit really. Troll Warlord is going to be taken down, and it's going to be a Mana Stone for that Death Knight. Very nice item, especially since it gives out 25% mana regeneration. We do indeed have Frost Armor for that Lich, so he will be able to cast that just in case the Blademaster targets anyone. And we do see a Temple of the Damned and a Banshee is going to be coming into play as well, so
A town is under siege.
really interesting choice. Not sure how much Banshees are going to affect this game though. We don't really have any devastating spells from the Orc army really. I mean, I'm not I don't know. I know Anti-Magic Shell blocks out cannot block out silences, but can it block out Hex? Don't know. Because if that is not the case, then I'm completely not sure why the Banshee is going to be chosen, unless of course it's more utility than just purpose. Basically, I'm imagining Curse is going to be the major factor in this upcoming fight, but I'm not absolutely sure. Blademaster is going to go after that Obsidian statue. Statue is currently Frost Armored though, so it will be able to withstand some of that DPS. Another Banshee is going to be coming in, still Initiate, but she can cast that Curse, and the Curse is going to be casted on that Blademaster. Blademaster will still be able to kill that statue though. Lich is nearing level 2. Will he get that level 2 and in Frost Nova? Possibly. Not sure. Level 3 is going to be gained on that Blademaster. Shadowhunter is also at level 2, so he will be able to heal up any units, and the DK still has that mana, and he will be able to heal up that Lich. Lich is currently being surrounded. We'll be able to use an Invulnerability Potion right there. And we have another statue joining in on this fight. Currently Lin is slowly pushing his opponent away. He is going to lose a Grunt, giving level 2 to that Lich. Will we see that Frost Nova coming in? Definitely would do a lot of damage against this cluster of units, but not sure. Crypt is going to be healed, but will it be enough? The Blademaster is still going at it. Critical Strike has missed. There we go with a successful Critical Strike though, and the Death Core is going to heal up that Corrupt Fiend. Speed Scroll is going to force the Orc army to retreat, and the Blademaster is going to purchase another health pot maybe, Orb of Lightning, and health pot. He doesn't have enough gold. Oh, peons are trying to repair it. And they will go with a healing salve actually. So we have a purge ball right now on that Blademaster. Will it be effective? To be honest, the only way that lightning orb will put effect is if it can actually, I guess, you know, get the purge effect on before any misses, or just a slow from that frost arm. We have a death coil, offensive death coil on that Blademaster. I did hear a zeppelin somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. Blademaster is going to move out. Not sure where he's going to go. He is currently cursed and probably going to go after a invulnerability potion. This barracks is going to be targeted next. We are currently at Fortress, and we are currently still at Halls of the Dead. Initiate training, not adept training, is currently being researched for TeD, and the Banshees will have additional mana regeneration capacity and health. And here we go with this fight. Big fight coming in. Blademaster looks to be actually focused, as well as those grunts. Healing wave, death coil healing up respective armies. Miss really doing a ton of I guess disruption in this battle. There we go, the Frost Nova on top of that Blademaster. Blademaster does not have an invulnerability potion, and he will be killed off at level 3. So this is going to be a big player in this, as the tables probably have been turned for Lyn. His chances are very slim, especially since the death of that Blademaster that just cut his DPS practically half.
Town is under siege. A player's force
And Lyn is currently researching troll regeneration, but won't get that finished in time. Blademaster is trying to be revived. Voodoo Lounge trying to be replaced, and it looks like the Orc Burrows are going to be focused for Lyn. Lyn really needs to fully battle station these Orc Burrows. I'm not sure if the 0.8 attack per second is going to be enough. This one's going to be destroyed. Ugh. And it looks like are we gonna have a counterattack? No, we're not gonna have a counterattack at all. I have no idea what Lyn is trying to do. He is going to lose another Orc Burrow, so that's gonna put him upside down in supply once even further. So he will require 2 Orc Burrows to be able to produce more units. The third Orc Burrow is being targeted. This is probably gonna be a devastating blow if he loses every single Orc Burrow, as well as those peons. Meanwhile, Lyn's main army is currently creeping out this creep camp. Curse still applied to these units. I'm still surprised Disenchant hasn't been casted over. Blademaster is about to be revived, but what good is that if you pretty much lost your entire supply buildings? It looks like the peons are going to be focused right about now, and here we go with Lyn. Lyn is moving out. Do we have a TP scroll? Yes, we do have a TP scroll in that DK, so if he needs it, he can run away. One Banshee has been taken down, but Curse is practically in the entire Orc army right here, and one Cryptian will be taken out. Not sure where the Frost Arm is though, so that will force TeD to give that TP scroll a go. I think TeD was a little off point in his Frost Arms that match, or that fight. Definitely could have stopped that Blademaster from probably killing that Cryptian with such ease. And we see those Orc Burrows being replaced. Definitely not a good sign for Lyn. He is currently set back quite a bit. TeD is currently going in low upkeep, and of course he does have a bigger army, kind of. 6 Crypt Fiends, is that 6? No, that's 7 Crypt Fiends, 2 statues, a Lich and a DK. There's a 2nd statue. And here we go with this fight. We're gonna have a Hexen somewhere. I'm not sure where Crypt Fiend is gonna be focused. Will we have another Frost Armor? Yes, we will have a Frost Armor, but it will be purged immediately. Deathcore is gonna heal him back up. Spear Walkers are being focused down. Level 3 is on that ledge. And Deathcore just saving that Crypt Fiend once again. Just absolutely absolutely great sustainability from TeD so far, and level 4 will be attained on that Death Knight.
A player's forces are under
It's a
attack.
rather lengthy match, just hitting the 15-minute mark. We currently have just a bunch of consumables on that Shadow Hunter. He is nearing level 4. Coda Beast about to digest that Crypt Fiend, and here we go with TeD once again, laying down the pressure on Lin's base. Second Coda Beast will be finished, and he will most likely go after another Crypt Fiend, or not. I mean, Lin, he doesn't really have much of an army. He has a 38 food supply, but basically 3 of it is from this Raider, and
Player's forces are under attack.
8 food supply is from those Kodo Beasts. And man, that's just not much against this Crypt Fiend Banshee army. And here we go with another fight once again. This is looking very bad. Speed Scroll once again coming in. 2 Kodo Beasts, 2 Crypt Fiends out, and this Obsidian statue is going to be focused down. Blademaster is still cursed though, so that is going to be a major cut in his DPS. Here we go with another Death Coil healing up that Banshee. Banshee will be able to be frost armored though. Another Banshee is going to be targeted, but Death Coil once again saving her and healing her back up to full health. Health Stone is going to be used on that Blademaster. BM still cursed. Curse actually lasts quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, it is probably, I would say 2 minutes, 120 seconds. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I think that's it. Can't imagine a minute, but that's a possibility. It's a minimum of a minute. So yeah, another Raider is going to be popping out. If Lin can continuously do this without losing any units, but still managing to push his opponent back, he might be able to come back to this, but I mean, TeD still reinforcing his army. More Banshees, more Crypt Fiends. This Banshee is once again going to be Death Coiled back to full health. Shadow Hunter is nearly, I mean, he probably will have enough for another healing wave, but that's pretty much going to be it. That is the that's pretty much the expended mana on that Shadow Hunter. 2 Banshees simultaneously being taken down. Kodo Beast is about to digest their Crypt Fiend, so if they can take down 2 more, and if the Blademaster is not dealt with immediately, TeD might be facing some troubles right here. Spirit Walker is going to be taken down. Level 4 is nearing on that Blademaster. Kodo Beast, oh, he's going to be taken down. He is going to be taken down, and a 2 hit point Crypt Fiend is going to live, but taken down instantly by that Shadow Hunter. Very nicely done. Targeting that unit. A Raider is going to be taken down. Obsidian statue is going to be focused. Purge continuously taking out that frost armor. There with Dust Appearance. Death Coil, very close, but that invulnerability potion will prevail. Now more peons are trying to keep these buildings alive, but that is not going to be an easy task for them, as Frost Nova is definitely a very powerful ability against repairing workers. Blademaster just intercepting those Crypt Fiends, and Shadow Hunter trying to do something, but he cannot reach that Voodoo Lounge. This Bestiary will be destroyed, but I believe that Raider will be able to get out of there in time. Spur Walker is going to be moving out as well. Oh, Raider, what are you going to do? Frost Nova, Death Coil. Wow, just taken down immediately. Blademaster is going to go after these Banshees. Banshees are currently just gathering in this place, and the Blademaster will not be discouraged at all. And Snare is going to be casted on that Banshee in the far back, and probably will be taken out very soon as well. Nope. Blademaster is going to run away, as TeD is going to move back to his base. So far, Lin managed to actually stay alive for quite some time. I mean, he does have quite a bit of gold, but compared to TeD, TeD's 100 gold behind, but he does have a bigger army, and a better army, in fact. I should be expecting destroyers by now, but TeD is just sticking to tier 2 for some reason. I mean, to be honest, I think position might actually play a big factor if it was used. I think controlling the opponent's Kodo Beasts would be absolutely essential. Just taking out like one or two Spirit Walkers or even Raiders would be beneficial, especially since the Banshee is very weak compared to those two kind of units. Voodoo Lounge is going to be focused. TeD still laying down the pressure. Lin just trying to chase those reinforcing units. One Crypt Fiend will be able to slip through though. TeD was able to destroy that Voodoo Lounge, and there we go. Spirit Walker Master's Training is being researched, but that will not look like it will finish, as TeD is going to destroy that very soon. Now Lin is trying to clear out this camp. Boots of Quathlos, so that is +6 agility, meaning +6 damage on that Blademaster. We'll be able to do a fair amount of additional critical damage, and it looks like Lin is going to make a marathon back to his main base, as TeD is just bashing against that fortress. Now if he destroys this fortress, it's going to be very difficult for Lin to actually come back to this. He will be forced to sell all his items just to get the amount of gold. He can harvest the lumber though with that lumber mill, but it's those valuable items that's the problem, and Lin's kind of discouraged from engaging. We do have those peons moving out. Frost Nova before that Spirulink was able to be casted. Nicely decided from TeD, and here we go. These Banshees are going to be the first to go, and TeD is going to lose one Banshee. Not quick enough on that Death Coil, but the Berserker, gonna be healing waved right over there. Another Banshee is gonna be added to the army, and curses practically everywhere right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see that disenchant. There we go with that disenchant. Blademaster still going after these Crypt Fiends. Going after another one now. I'm surprised he hasn't been Death Coil just quite yet. Raider is going to be focused. Another Death Coil going to save that Crypt Fiend for now, but he will be able to be taken down by that Blademaster. Ogamola going to be killed as well, and it's pretty much a back and forth fight. I think TeD might be able to win this. His Crypt Fiend count's still way too high, and these peons just not really deciding anything. Wow, TeD's even going to death pack one of those Crypt Fiends for additional health. That's showing his confidence right now. Ethereal form on that Spirit Walker. We might have those Banshees going after him, but yeah, there we go. Banshees able to kill that Spirit Walker. Nicely done. Level 5 is on that Death Knight, and we have more peons being taken out. That's pretty much every single peon for Lin, and I did notice that the gold mine has been depleted for both players, and Blademaster is going to go for a last attempt, possibly on, he's going after that statue, not sure why though. Will be able to prevail, but he will be able to be killed off right after that, so that is going to be game. GG from Lin. TeD is going to win this first game of this best of 3 series. So yeah, that is a fairly lengthy game. I will go ahead and try and cast game 2 as well.